This is the first Nolan movie that we're doing.
Yeah, that's definitely the first Nolan movie that was ever made. That's for sure.
No. What do you think that was?
That was wasn't that Following?
Yes. I was hoping you were going to say Memento so that I could call you a dumbass rookie.
Well, you ain't dealing with no rookie here. That's the thing.
Where do you rank this in the Nolan films?
Let's see here. This is a trap.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no, because if I don't put it above, if I don't put it under Prestige, you're gonna be pissed.
Well, first of all, Prestige is number 1.
I'd have to see Prestige again to make sure I could.
So
say
what's
it's
better than
one.
Prestige?
Inception.
Fuck you.
And maybe Dark Knight.
You think this movie we're about to watch is better than Prestige?
I'll tell you this much, actually. Okay, I'll actually say from a crafts perspective, Prestige is better. From I want to rewatch this and enjoy it.
If I want a dumb spectacle,
I'd rather watch. It's not a dumb spectacle, and you know that. That's why we're watching this movie.
It is a dumb spectacle, but
no, it
isn't. It's a dumb spectacle with the excuse.
You're right. It doesn't have the thematic cleverness or the really well done storyline that and meaning that the Prestige has. But this is still a pretty clever film.
So you would really put this as number 1?
No, I think Dark Knight's my favorite.
What are you, cape fag?
I'm not a cape fag. What I love about The Dark Knight is the fact that even if it's not a superhero movie, it's still a good film about.
It is a superhero movie, and that's why it's gay.
No.
With that, I think we should go ahead and start this.
I gotta pee first.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, I know you're only doing it during the fucking movie.
There's gonna be a pause here.
Squeeze that shit like that. Okay.
How the levels looking?
They look good. You talking to your microphone? Okay. Well, no. Just get high. I got high.
You know all along.
I was actually really surprised to hear you say this might be his best.
I was just trying to get you wound up a little.
No, it's okay if you think that, because it's not the worst one.
But I do think I do like this more than the Prestige.
That is very.
But again, I've seen this more than the Prestige. I'd have to see it a few more times. I'd have to see. I might see the Prestige again after we've talked about it, and go like, you know what? Maybe he's right. But I'd rather watch this than the Prestige personally.
Wow.
As far as taste.
Well, maybe that's because you're more about the spectacle.
I think as far as stories go, I just find
this is not a better story than the Prestige. Don't be crazy.
I find plot.
Bro.
Like I find the whole like
this has better
genre.
Spectacle.
Let me put it this way.
That's it.
If you said there's a movie about like people who go into dreams to commit crimes, and there's a movie about rival magicians trying to play the greatest trick on one another, I'd be like, I probably want to watch Dream Guys.
Really? You wouldn't take medieval magicians?
Yeah.
All right.
What the hell was all that?
I have it under control.
I hate to see out of control.
We don't have time for this.
That's really corny dialogue.
I know, but he does.
That is really
but
bad.
Gordon there's a lot of corny dialogue in this movie. And that's another thing I remember. That was like, wow, like I really overlooked a lot of shit in this.
But what's great about this is like, after watching more Leonardo DiCaprio films and just seeing like how invested he gets in the characters that he plays, it was interesting reading that him and Nolan had a big argument during this movie. That he was insisting to Nolan, you've written this flat character with nothing about him. I don't even know what to work with here. And there's quotes from Leo saying like, a character can't just be giving us exposition from one spectacle to the next.
So you went all Edward Norton on him, basically.
I think he's right.
I'm not saying he's right. Edward Norton's not always wrong
to
either.
go Edward Norton would be to say that he was like, to me I see this character as Macbeth.
This is kind of like, this guy's kind of like Romeo of the dream world.
So right here, we're going to see the spindle fall over, right?
I don't know.
You know this movie. You're saying it's Nolan's best.
I'm saying it's one of the ones I like more than the rest. I told you there's good ones and bad ones.
See, I want to actually make sure we keep track of the last time we see that happen.
I will make sure. No, that isn't. He does it in the sink when he's like having a breakdown with Elliot Page.
And do you see it topple?
Yeah, I think so. We'll see. We'll find out.
Because it is interesting that you see it topple right before the conversation with the children. So that is specifically to establish that this is real. The kids are real.
I mean, at the end of the day, the movie's point is that it shouldn't matter as much what is real and what isn't real.
No, I disagree. I think the movie's making the point that it does matter what's real.
No. And seeing as though you don't even like this movie, I'm going to suggest that I understand it better.
I mean, the fact that Leo walks away from the thing while it's spinning, yes, the point of the movie is that he decides that it doesn't matter if it's real.
Right, because he doesn't want to know if the top is real or not. He wants to be cool.
Excuse me planting an idea in your head. I say to you, don't think about elephants. What are you thinking about? Elephants. Right, but it's not your idea because you know I...
Yeah, but you still incepted the idea. It's that easy, right? I'm thinking about elephants. You did it. Inception achieved. Good job.
Okay, give me my money.
So why don't we just go up to Cillian Murphy and say, your father sucks.
I need him to decide to break up his father's empire.
God, we should walk away from this.
Why? How did that scare you?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we're going to break up a shitty company. Yo, that sounds too dangerous.
Yeah,
I don't know if I
I'm a
want
big
any
fan of
part of
monopolies.
that. Really? I thought you was about to say we should, like, convince him to kill his mother or something.
Yeah, I know. That was worse.
What is that a drawing of behind Michael Caine?
Stargate.
No, it looks like the Prestige teleporter almost.
Oh, this is all part of the Nolan universe. Yeah, so basically, that is the great-grandson of Tesla. That is the great-great-grandson of Tesla.
Fuck, man, I need a Nolan cinematic universe where they all come together.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You'll just have 15 Michael Caines.
No, they're all descendants of each other.
Oh, I see. Right, that's true.
This is not necessary either.
No, it is. It is. He needs
No,
an
it's
architect.
not. He's just talking about building a team. This is so lame. I'm so sick of building teams in movies.
Sorry, dude.
I'm gonna build a team. We need a guy that does this. We need a guy that does that.
Now check out
and
this.
we need a guy that.
Wait, now look at this dude's amazing performance. So here's what's crazy, dude. It's gonna blow your mind. When I saw this, I'm not shitting you. I'm not kidding you. I wanted to fuck that guy. I had a crush on this dude at this. In
Yeah,
this
really
movie.
sexy.
This movie, I was like all over this dude, and I was like starting to think that I was a little gay. I
Yeah,
was
he's
like,
very.
this-
He is very attractive.
Yeah, I know, right? He plays a woman really well. Like it's almost like he was born that way. That's how well he does it.
I mean, if we were refer. Never mind. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this. This is hack.
What's hack?
You know beyond a doubt.
There we go. Okay, we're still in the real world officially. This is not affected by the ending.
Look at him, so happy. Okay,
Okay, I don't have to shoot myself in the head. Thank God.
Okay.
Don't want to. The cop has some serious problems that he's tried to bury down there.
What are you talking
look who's
about?
talking.
This is like.
Look who's talking, Elliot.
But also, this is her. We saw the thing topple over, right? I think officially, this scene right here is the first scene that's potentially a dream based on the ending.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because there are also some visuals here that are very dream-like.
Throughout the whole movie, there's dreamlike. The movie before then. there's
No,
dreamlike.
but this especially, this scene, from this point on, you will not see the spindle thing fall over. And test me on that. If we do, I'm wrong.
Okay.
See, like, who are these generic guys chasing him and shooting him? And what is this gap he's in right now? This whole thing of being stuck in this generic gap here. Look at that. That is your dream-like shot right there.
Then who built this dream?
No, they don't have to have built it. It's his dream. He's just laying in bed. The guy he knows just pops up in the nick of time and saves him. Like, this is all either just movie bullshit, or it makes sense because it's all just his, you know, fantasy.
You do realize the whole thing is a movie, right? And that the
Yeah, you sound like every other douchebag that can't handle criticism of Star
the Inception
Wars.
dream. You're right, Andrew. This is not
Yeah,
a
this is a
science
movie,
lesson
not a science
on dreaming.
lesson. Yeah. See, you don't want to be the guy behind him on the bed there.
I think we're gonna get another I think we're getting another spin.
Your body's rotting away. No, you don't.
Right, but you're in your mind experiencing a complete life.
This is a dream. It doesn't stop spinning here. Yeah. See?
Yeah. I'm just fine.
I'm telling you. The whole movie's a dream from the point you
spinning,
see
not
Tom
spinning.
Hardy. No, because he didn't start spinning it. He dropped it. That was intentional. He'd have had him spin it right there if it was meant to disprove.
No, you got it right, dude. Why would we even watch the rest of this, man?
Because it's all a dream.
It's all a dream.
This guy becomes an important character, right?
Yeah, well, no, he's
Tom
trusted.
Hardy poses as him. Yeah. That's Tom Hardy's whole role. He can appear as different people in dreams.
He's a
So this is just like a
forger.
team of superheroes with unique powers.
I get it, dude. You don't.
One
you
is
don't,
Doctor Strange.
You don't like magic.
One
That's why
is
you
the
like the Prestige so
shapeshifter.
much.
One is
You like the Prestige because it's
Because
it's
no one has
'cause
superpowers.
It's reminding you that anything that seems remotely fantastical is bullshit.
It's not. Yeah, there's a cheap trick at the end of the day.
Right.
What
It's
a
bishop.
stupid totem.
Why? She's the bishop. She can move diagonally.
No, but all she did was she hollowed it out. So what the secret about it is that it's lighter than
Well,
you'd
only
expect?
she knows what it feels and weighs as, so she knows it.
Yeah, I was working on.
Right, but can you distinguish weight that well?
So you're learning.
Elegant solution for giving trouble.
I love that his ploy was for her to give it to him and be like, well, now you gotta start over again.
Yeah, like
Never
he was gonna
give someone your totem.
or was he gonna keep it secret? And then she walks away and he's like, stupid bitch, now I can replicate this in any
I'm gonna make you
dream.
go psychotic. You won't even know what gender you are after this one, bitch.
Show me specifics. Only the dreamer should know the layout.
Right, but even though the model's been there the whole time, I can see it right in my eye line. Don't. Ah, damn it.
My brain has probably already memorized that whole thing.
In a lot of ways, actually,
Trash it. Start
Leo's
over.
character is just a very sloppy, like, criminal. Like
Oh, he's
just-
self-righteous.
He's just not. He's acting like he gives a shit, but he's clearly not taking the right precautions.
I mean, he's coming at everyone else
He's
over
trying
their
to.
supposed
He's trying to see
flaws.
his architect's totem. He's just looking at this map.
It's true, it's true. Yeah,
Like,
he's a bit of an asshole.
He's acting like this map. He doesn't want to look at the map even though it's right next. It's like he almost
Right.
like
If he's not supposed to see any of
Yeah.
this, what's he
he
doing in
should
her
be in
office?
this room. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I will split up my father's empire.
That's it. Yeah, we're gonna break down this
noticed
idea that we need to
before.
incept.
I
mean,
never
this is-
noticed that he
seems
had
real simple, guys.
This is the thought we're getting across.
How do we get there?
Customized sedative to leave inner ear function unimpaired. That's
But if you get shot though, you ain't waking up.
But that's even a shock to him, right?
No, he knows. It's only him and Leo knows.
synchronize it.
Somehow Leo was like,
All three levels.
Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell me. That's just you and me thing, okay?
And he's like, okay, cool. I mean, there's no way we're gonna get killed down there, right? Nah.
But if they know that, they might not want to go.
Yeah. Make sure that this guy we're going after doesn't have like those hired killers in the dreams.
brain.
Yeah, done all that. All that. Why don't
Why does he take her to the beach?
Right, why don't they just wake up? Why doesn't he just be like, alright, we need a kick. Here, let's just go in the ocean.
That's not how it works.
It is. They just go in the ocean and they
kill themselves. They
drown in the ocean. Yeah, you'll wake up.
Yeah, that's seeing as you feel the pain of dying, I would just shoot myself. I don't know. Let's drown ourselves and just choke on water.
Well, no, but when you get submerged,
No. The kick is him getting knocked into the water.
yeah, you have to get submerged in the outside.
Yeah, the real. Yeah, exactly. I look at the idea of a guy getting confused. Quick, we gotta jump in the water. We gotta jump in the water. Why is this working? Last time the water spilled on me, I woke up.
Well, if you jumped in some really rough seas that
just
like
die.
bashed you
You
into
just
the rocks,
die.
yeah, and that wakes you up and you die in a
Once
dream.
again,
You
it's
wake
a
up,
painful way to die.
but you wake up.
Get out of my fucking mind, bitch.
Yeah, why do you want to go to my mental basement?
Yeah.
Get your fingers off the buttons.
This is your house?
Why are we still exploring? This is just for
Because
the sake.
Cobb's a narcissist. He really actually loves
Secretly
the
wants to
attention.
show her around.
Yeah, he loves the attention.
Excuse me, I think this is yours.
Oh, it's so obvious. I'd be like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean that's mine? Why do you think that's mine? You don't
Yeah,
know
I
me.
know. I feel bad.
You didn't
that-
even see my face.
God help me. I hope someday I'm on a plane with you, and someone says, "I think you dropped this, sir." And you're like,
What the fuck are you doing?
What are you talking about? I have my own right here.
"No, that is his." That Tom Hardy. So you just said it was so obvious, but you don't even remember what the fuck happened.
No,
Tom
but I'm
Hardy-
saying the way he approached him, it's just such a bad, like...
For your loss.
It's just not that good of an act.
There you go.
that's sus as fuck. I know that is.
You gonna drink some
Yo,
that
here,
someone
take this
handed?
drink with
Yeah.
my hand on top
If
of
any,
it.
yeah, I wouldn't. I'd be
Don't
like,
worry, I'm
"Ew,
shielding it from COVID.
can I get a new glass to pour this into?"
Well, that's not gonna save.
I don't know where his hand's
That's not
been.
gonna save you if you just get a new glass to pour the same thing into.
Either way. Once you start to feel woozy, when you're like, this guy just poisoned me. I need arrows just right now. I'm about to pass out.
But she's in on it. Look, they're all in on it. It doesn't matter what he said.
Yeah, fine.
This whole plane is owned by the Japanese guy.
If that's your ex-wife driving this train, I'm gonna be super pissed.
Well, who else would it be? You fucking asshole.
So the idea is
the whole
that
time cop hears her say this wasn't his design. He told him, he's like, yeah, I know, that's definitely the train that ran me and my wife over. So yeah. Oh, should I tell her? Should I tell her about it, or should I just choose myself?
yeah, this is just more of my demons, you know.
I know, dude. I know.
Don't worry about it.
That if like I was kidnapped and out of nowhere, like if you were kidnapped, right?
Yeah.
And people were asking you for the number to your father's safe, right?
Yeah.
And also you hear me screaming. And
Yeah.
they bring me in, like, they got me too, Andrew. They got me too, dude. They tell just give what they want. Would you
I'm
not be
you're
like
a part of this?
Exactly. And the same to you. Same to you. If I ever
I'd
get
be like, you motherfucker! I always knew you were gonna betray me.
if you saw me handcuffed to you right now,
Yeah.
next to you right now, I'd be like,
I'd be like, I'm not buying this. Come in here right now. Shoot him right now. You think I'm gonna give you a number to stop? Shoot him right now if this is real. And then they would shoot you, and I'd be like, "Fuck! I'm sorry. I really thought you were in on it."
Right. But the thing is, Andrew, even me being handcuffed next to you, I'd be like, "Oh, Andrew's in on this." Like we'd both be yelling at each other, like, "No, you're in on this. You're in on this. What are you trying to get from me?"
Yeah, you're just trying to get me killed.
Yeah. No, we both would be this looking at each other, being like, "This is what you are clearly in on this."
I heard them. They're gonna
Right. Imagine me saying that to you. I heard this. They're gonna kill us, Andrew. It's like, what the fuck? And the same thing if you said it to me. If you're like, Erickson, I'm serious. We're really big shit. I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, whatever, asshole. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, she locked his totem away.
That was her totem, actually. His totem is his wedding ring.
Ah, interesting. So this movie has Super Layer 2 also.
Yeah, well,
I'm a sucker
Nolan
here
movie.
thinking
It's a
I'm
Nolan
supposed to be
movie.
watching the Spindle Top, but the real totem is the wedding ring?
Yes, that's his wedding ring. And there are scenes. Oh, I forgot. I should have mentioned at the beginning. There are scenes where he doesn't have his wedding ring.
Why didn't you bring that up?
I forgot all about it.
Well, in these scenes he doesn't have it then? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm not quite sure about the look.
very simple idea.
I can't believe you didn't bring that up from the beginning, bro.
It's
That's exactly the
it's
kind of-
not an interesting part of
Yes,
this movie.
it is.
to me.
That is what
It's kind of a
makes Nolan
distraction.
movies
That is-
interesting.
Dude, what do you do though with that? See, there's his wedding ring. So that's his wedding ring.
Yeah, if you walk in on a woman and she's fondling a knife,
I know.
don't even touch her.
I know. I'm walking away. I'm grabbing the kids and leaving.
Yeah, that's what you should do right there.
They're waiting for us.
So is she saying that because she knows that
Oh, God damn it!
he's gonna use a train to kill her in the?
No, they used the train to escape the limbo. Because in her mind, they never got out of a dream. They just went to another layer.
Right, of course. She kills herself because she was addicted to limbo.
Well, no, she just thinks that she just became like unable to feel like things were real to her anymore. Because he fucked with her goddamn totem.
Just like he was trying to fuck with Elliot Page's totem.
I know. In this moment.
He swapped Joseph
Yeah,
Gordon-Levitt's dice for a different way to dice.
What are you doing? Wait. Didn't you want to touch my pawn?
He's
you
an
wanna touch my
asshole.
bishop?
He's an asshole. He goes around fucking up everyone's totems.
Well, if I can't know what reality is, no one can.
Because they have no
I never let Cobb hold my dice after he swapped it for one that's weighted to a 1. I almost shot my face off in real life, and he thinks it's funny.
That's when everyone learned the lesson not to share your totem. They're like, this is obviously, not around Cobb. And he's just laughing.
I rolled my totem 18 times, and he was just watching me going, I don't know, man, maybe it is a dream.
Oh my god. Oh fuck.
Tom Hardy gets out of this. He's like, okay, don't ever point a gun at me when we're in a serious limbo situation like that, because that could have misfired and I'd be fucking dead.
Yeah. I don't want an Alec Baldwin thing going on here, okay?
What the fuck chemical was that?
Same one they used to put them to sleep in the plane.
Dude, it doesn't even. It's the magic juice that makes him turn back into himself.
No, he can turn whenever he wants
No,
to.
they put that
No, they put
droplets
that-
on
they
his
put that- They put
head.
that on Scarecrow and put him to sleep, you dumb.
That wasn't magic change back juice.
No, that wasn't polymorph juice.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
Dream a little bigger, darling.
The problem with that joke and that gag is that you know what's coming, but it's still like a good beat before he pulls the gun up.
And if you can dream a little bigger, why doesn't he just dream himself an airstrike?
He has gotten 5 kills.
I'm your militarized subconscious.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. That's what he's gonna do.
I know you were about to get some puss and make this a real nice wet dream, but we got to talk some business.
But your dream
under
is
attack
under
right
attack
now.
right now. So this is no time to get a handy.
If this happened to you in a dream, you'd just be like, "Yeah, very funny." You know, it would just wake me up then.
Well, remember he says it, but then he talks him out of it.
Oh, we can't wake you up. Okay, so you're clearly the scammer. Get me my real militarized guy.
I know.
You know where I do recognize you? I saw a headshot on a resume for a guy that hacks dreams.
You think he would actually have gotten a few dossiers of like, have you ever seen any of these guys in your
Right.
in life?
If he's got militarized subconscious, then surely the best in the game at getting in your head
sure, like,
would
so
have
these
been.
are
He'd be warned.
these are known dream cons. Okay. Get familiar with these faces.
Even though he's a total hack that brings his kids into your fucking operation.
Maybe that's why they never bother showing Leo's face, is because they never show Leo's face because it's like, well, we don't even worry about him. He's such a fucking tool. He can't even get a fucking
He's
train.
a loser. He thinks he's the best in the business.
Yeah, but
he's got so many family issues.
If you see a train
I ran a job with
driving
his...
down the street, I promise you, you're in one of his dreams.
I did a job with him once. His ex-wife showed up and scalped me. Never again. We're still explaining the rules, by the way.
What a faggot!
and
He's kissing a dude! Oh my god!
But also...
That was just 2 dudes kissing!
But it also revealed, she said that doesn't appear to have helped. And he goes, oh no, I guess it didn't. Anyway, let's go. So he clearly made it up just to kiss
Just
her.
wanted to fulfill a homosexual fantasy in the
bit
middle of a dream so no one could know
But they're
about
on
it.
the job, and he's using his power and his experience to convince her to kiss him.
No, but he's just fucking with a friend.
It's a bit of a Me Too moment.
No, because that's a dude. It's just dudes fucking with
gay
dudes.
shit can still be a Me Too.
Nah, you show me.
Kevin
gay Me Too.
Spacey went after Anthony Star Trek.
It's more like Anthony went after Kevin Spacey, but I like the idea that Kevin Spacey.
No,
That
Kevin Spacey.
kid seduced me.
No, yeah.
That kid had me cornered in the bedroom, drunk as
No,
shit.
when I
and then
say
jumped
went
on top of
after,
me.
I mean the initial attack.
Oh.
But yeah, Anthony complained about him or whatever. But that's a gay one.
And look how far that got.
It got pretty far. What have you seen Kevin Spacey in lately?
Hilarious YouTube videos.
For sure.
Always the day before the death of somebody involved in one of his illegal battles.
You may go into a further dream state now.
Okay, so I shouldn't shoot myself, but we can just go and like... What if I just jump in a cold shower or something?
Once again, that's not how the water shit
No,
works.
but he would ask at least.
I know. He would be like, "Yeah, I've seen things where guys get water on them and they wake up."
Anytime we see this hallway, by the way, we're just waiting for the only good scene of the movie.
I know.
Mr. Siren, can I have a moment?
Ooh. So she... Oh, that's Tom Hardy. That's
Right.
You gonna be back here? Very amusing, Mr. Hughes.
Get me, faggot.
You don't even play that gay shit. Seriously. You have your jokes and everything, but don't involve me.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, that is the real him. That's not me.
Well, that's the real projection of him. That's the real projection of him.
Right. So what's it matter what he says to him?
Well, because it's his subconscious, it's connected.
But if Cillian Murphy doesn't see him say it to him, then it's not going to get back
because
to
it's
him.
in his subconscious. It'll activate subconscious to know that something's up.
But the real guy
They
isn't
already
even in the
explained
dream,
it,
so
that
how
the
can his subconscious be
all
in
the
the dream?
subconscious people are connected.
Oh, great. if I were Joseph Gordon-Levitt, I'd just be like, okay, no, I can see he's going into like a Maud state again, so can you just sit this one out? I don't want to get stabbed in the middle of
Well,
this.
that's the worst part about what he reveals, that like if they get shot, they just go further into a dream. Whereas it's like, so we can't even kill you, even though you're the biggest problem here.
Right. We weren't in the person that needs to pee, so we didn't see the rain, right? But there will be a point here where Cillian Murphy's body is feeling the zero gravity. So they should feel the zero gravity in the snowy mountain.
No, because it always gets dampened the further you go. So
well, then they wouldn't feel it one level below in the
You'll
hallway
see.
from the van.
No, that's what I'm saying. In the van, they feel it intensely, but in the layer lower, they feel it less so.
I love how just like I can tell that mid-sentence you feel ridiculous trying to justify this.
Well, I know it's pointless.
This is your crew. This is my militarized subconscious. This ragtag crew of misfits.
I know. A small boy, a fucking, Asian guy who's coughing up blood.
An English thug.
I know. It's like. But that would work on me because I'm all about the wild bunch. So
This is like the Maida mask rather than the trust wallet
Jesus
of crews.
Christ, dude. You just have fun being poor, buddy. I love how in this moment I think Elliot's all like, I can't tell you the secret path I made because your fucking wife will
be
use
there.
it too. He's like, well, we have no choice. And then sure enough,
she's there. Yeah.
Right, and it just
Yeah, you're right. He's a reckless lunatic.
I know, dude. He's a disaster, dude.
And he's just in denial of his flaws.
I don't think I should tell you. If Maul finds out that-
I don't care what Maul finds out.
Really? Because I mean, it's been a pretty serious problem throughout the whole movie.
How about you just give me the walkie-talkie and I'll tell? No, I need to know too.
Right. He's just obsessed with being the leader.
Right. No, he's a narcissistic lunatic, dude. He puts everyone's lives at risk for what he wants. That's why his wife killed herself.
Gee, I wonder who it is.
Right. And he has a shot too. He won't take it.
Right, even though he knows it's a shitty dream version of
And then he
her.
shoots her afterwards, though, and he shoots her later, though, and he just kind of realizes, like,
When
maybe
it's
I
too
should-
late,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It's just like, what's wrong with you?
Right.
She's just a
What do you mean, how do I know that? You're the expert. You know we're 4 layers deep in a dream. It just doesn't even make sense for this to be a fucking difficult decision.
Like, what an idiot.
And look at him, he just looks like a fool.
I know, he's a fucking piece of shit.
I love the idea of Leonardo DiCaprio saying that to Nolan. This character, he's a piece of shit.
He is. He's really haphazard. He doesn't take into the safety of his crew into his own mind. He wants to fuck with everyone's goddamn totems. They don't know what left from right. He's a sicko, dude.
And that's why he lies to everyone, even the movie and the audience, about what his totem is.
Right.
That's just how far he takes the game. See, they think they're fucking with my totem.
Yeah, but they don't
They'll
even
never
know.
know it's actually my wedding ring.
Right, they don't even know.
If you die and go down to this supposed purgatory, if you can just kick yourself out of it, then what's even the threat? I mean, if you get shot, can you just get shocked back to life?
I mean, apparently, as long as someone jumps you from down from the bottom level.
As long as someone comes with you into hell and pushes you off a building at
Right,
the same
exactly.
time as you get shocked, then yeah,
right,
sure.
right, exactly. It's just so fucking.
Made up.
It's just very loose. I will say, actually, Nolan actually has good taste in like these tall, kind of European women.
You want a woman to tower over you.
No, I wish I towered over them. I like tall women. I just wish I was taller. I want to be Pete Davidson.
Man, you really were born into the wrong body.
I know, man.
That must be torture.
It is such a fucking stress.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, I can just hope for the day we get robotic bodies.
That's your totem. Whenever you go into a dream, you check your height and you're like, I'm still 5'6", definitely still real life.
This is not a dream of mine. So notice he's got no wedding ring on. Right,
Other
wedding on.
people, Leo comes up to you trying to measure your height. Stop trying to get my totem, asshole.
Check he's alive right now. Do it.
If he's alive, kill him with yourself.
He was just out there on that balcony.
I know. I mean,
that's not even hidden.
I know. I always thought it was stupid too. It's like, well, maybe you should have looked around.
But it's also just crazy, the idea that... So what, did Maud just found this guy wandering around the beach and kidnapped him? Couldn't Cillian Murphy...
Also, can't Cillian Murphy hear what they're saying and be like, wait a minute, why are they acting like they're alive? They're just my fucking subconscious. What is going on here? So that's Tom Hardy.
He's very recognizable.
That's Tom Hardy pretending to be his father.
Is it?
It's gotta be.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah, because he saw him go into the door and was like, okay, time to pretend to be daddy. No, it's not. You're wrong, because there he is in the white suit.
Yeah, I guess not. But then who's this?
A projection, right?
Oh, yeah, they did say that at this level. No,
They did say.
No, you're right.
That was a throwaway ADR line.
They did. They said at that level, his subconscious will fill in the holes for us.
Yeah, just like you're filling in the holes of this script for Nolan.
Not filling up any fucking holes for anybody. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a bit broken as far as.
Why
like,
is she
the
saying
narrative.
he'll be all right? Wouldn't they be like, we gotta pull him out?
Well, he's
Try to throw him off the bridge again.
Keep throwing his body up and down the
We gotta
bridge.
keep trying to kick him. So how does he get woken up from this?
They kill themselves.
And that's it?
Uh-huh.
So then what was even the threat?
Like I said, it's got
There
holes.
never was one.
There's holes in this movie, dude.
There was never any
Well,
threat.
the threat was that he would lose his mind and never remember who he was after living
But he
for
does,
thousands
after
of
going
years.
through the worst possible
Right,
thing.
and there's a moment where they try to play. There you go. Look at the hands. No rings on those hands.
That's the Asian guy.
Oh, yeah, that's the Asian guy's hand. Sure, that's yeah.
Wait, so we were supposed to assume him reaching for the gun there was him choosing to take the leap of faith of blowing his brains out.
Yes.
And he wakes up with the mission complete.
Right.
What a bullshit. You just you pulled the rug out from the entire threat then. There was no threat. He's fine.
Right. Like I said, the idea is that now
He's just a little fucked up in the head.
the question is this Asian guy gonna wake up and still have his fucking brain intact?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's like, man, he's been to limbo again. Now he's gonna be really fucked up.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna
dude.
distance myself from you,
Dude, I'm
Cobb.
so getting as far away from you as possible.
Because you look like Maud right now. Yeah, you're fucked. I can tell that you've just lived about 50 years.
Yeah, I can tell you that was another 150 years in your time.
So he's waking up after experiencing 50 years and becoming an old man.
Probably hundreds, dude. Probably hundreds of years.
And he was just like, he's just sitting there kicking himself, going, why didn't I shoot myself in the head sooner?
Well, you'd be kicking Cobb's head because you'd be like, dude, why do you keep lying to me?
Why did you tell me
these are
that
more
I was
hopeless than they
stuck
actually
here?
are? Why are you always Do we even
Yeah.
need these totems?
Or is that just something you make us carry around to laugh at us?
Yeah, when you fuck with it. I think you killed your wife, asshole. I think you killed her.
You'd be sitting there like, why didn't we shoot ourselves in the head 50 years ago?
Why do you just tell me if I find myself in limbo, I gotta
I
blow
could just
my
kill
brains
myself and
out,
come
I'll
right
wake
back out.
up to
And I
level
won't even
11.
need kicks all the way back up. I'll just miraculously wake up at the top. They all just have to act like they don't know each other. He wants so badly to shake Tom Hardy's
I also
hand.
feel like Cillian would have woken up on that plane and be like,
Yeah, reckon
wait a
you're
minute,
the guy that
all
was
you guys
pretending
were, all
to
you guys
be.
were my dream. What did you take from my dream? What
is
did you take?
My militarized subconscious would not be here. I know what you did.
What did you take? What did you take?
Oh, it was an inception. Okay, I see what you wanted me to do. I'm taking my father's company to the next level.
well, no, there's no
motherfucker.
way you'd figure it out as an inception.
Sure you would. You'd be like, you guys set the whole thing up.
No, you would just be running home like,
Change that, Gary. Change the code immediately.
they wanted the code.
See, it didn't fall. This is a dream. It would have fallen by now.
It's a movie.
You can't say that because that just eradicates any criticism of any movie.
No, because
You can just say, oh, it's a movie,
because
bro.
this is allegorical. Like, this is not a matter of like whether or not he's actually like in a dream or not.
Yes, it is. The whole point of that last shot is to make you ask yourself, is he still in a dream?
Well, I think the question is to ask yourself is, does it matter if he's in a dream or not?
The point of his
does it matter?
Yeah,
does it matter?
The
And
point.
it does not
here's
matter
what
to
you're
that
right
character
about.
anymore.
No, here's what you're right about. Yes, he has learned it doesn't. The character, Leo's character, has learned it doesn't matter to him. But it still matters to the audience. The audience still wants to know what they're watching.
Well, it doesn't matter to me, and I'm the audience. I'm like, I get what you're saying there. I see what you're saying. Like, if I'm supposed to be Cobb in this, like, you know, scenario, the question is, like, what am I holding on to that I need to let go of?
You're not Cobb. You're an audience member.
But what are we watching this movie for?
Your own perspective, your own analysis.
Yeah, my analysis is that this is the story about how we get wrapped up over what is reality and what is our surroundings, and just when we should just be living our lives. And appreciating the things that we have.
You need to know reality to live your life.
But he didn't. That's the thing.
Yeah,
but what is reality, Andrew? Is reality the dream, or is reality the world outside the dream? What
the real
is reality?
is us in pink bathtubs.
It's exactly. Yeah, except some of us just would rather be, and some of us want to get out of those bathtubs, and some of us just want to eat steak. So.
Yeah, what a shit movie. I can't believe you think that's Nolan's best.
I don't think it's his best. I think it's a good one. I think it's solid. I think it has problems. But overall, I just like, you know, I guess I enjoy watching it more than The Prestige, at least right now with what I remember The Prestige, is that I don't find The Prestige's story particularly
That's
interesting.
insane. The Prestige is the most layered story of all time.
It's well written, dude. I'm not going to say it's not a well-made piece of art. Like once again, like I said, I'd rather watch this one more time than Prestige, but like I will admit that like every time I watch it, I realize more and more how we kind of got hoodwinked back in the day, being like high off a Dark Knight, being like, oh well, Nolan's just a genius. Like this is his passion. This is the film he's always wanted to make. And then we saw it, we're like, that's filmmaking. And now as I look back on it, I'm like,
yeah, I gotta say, I did not walk out of this going, that's filmmaking.
A lot of people I know are walking out being like, this is a fucking film.
I walked out of this very disappointed.
This is an original idea. This is the beginning of a fucking journey maker filmmaker.
Beginning of the end. You were psyoped when you initially liked it, but now you know better.
It's not my top 10. It's not, honestly, I wouldn't even say it's not a masterpiece. If anything, I watch it now and I'm like, there's a lot of ways this could have been done better.
When you came out of it initially, you were like, that's a 9.
Yeah, probably.
What is it now?
Oh, it's like a 7. What a hack.
Yeah, honestly, I think he is more guilty of what Michael Bay gets accused of.
Hackery.
Just envisioning an action scene or a spectacle first, and then writing a story around that second.
And I think more and more, as you watch his movies throughout his development, you just get this idea of like, okay, clearly he had a scene in mind, and he figured out a way to like make a movie around that.
You hear that, Nolan? You're the real Michael Bay. Get fucked, hack.